Hey guys, it's me, Troy Dellinger, and today I'm going to be talking about the denomination that I was personally raised in, that um, my family raised me in, and that is what calls itself the United Church of Christ. Um, and it's very unfortunate that I was raised in this church because it is the most liberal of probably all the denominations that we have today, and um, their teachings are very wicked. And I left the church years ago, and I have no interest in coming back for sure. The United Church of Christ is not the Church of Christ. These all these denominations that call themselves Church of Christ or Church of Christ or United Church of Christ, it's not of God and it's not of Christ. And if you're a member of either of these denominations, whether Church of Christ or United Church of Christ, my best advice would be to leave right away because it's very dangerous. It's spiritually destructive. Now, the Church of Christ, the video I did on that, the Church of Christ is a fairly conservative denomination, whereas the United Church of Christ is very liberal, and there are some sects within the United Church of Christ that are conservative, but conservatism doesn't save, and both conservative and liberal United Church of Christ are both lost because it's from the same corrupt tree, and it has corrupt fruits because all denominations are man-made and teach false doctrine. But the United Church of Christ, they support homosexuality. The Bible says homosexuality is a sin, and they allow wickedness into the house of God, and they profane God's house. They blaspheme God, and they uh, uh, support sin while claiming to be a Christian church of Jesus Christ. And God will hold them accountable for that. And anybody that's a member of this denomination, it will lead them to hell. Um, if it supports homosexuality, ordains homosexual pastors, that's not of God. That's wicked. That's an abomination. That is an apostate church. That is a church that is run by Satan, and and it will lead to destruction. It will lead to hell. And if you are a member of that church, that you need to leave it right away because it will uh, lead you to eternal damnation if you continue to follow it. That is the main thing that I know about the United Church of Christ, and that's all I really need to know. I was also told that some of them are religiously inclusive of other faiths and other religions, and pagan religions, and polytheistic religions, and say that all paths lead to God. Some of them, I don't know about all of them, um, but Jesus Christ said in John 14:6 that He's the way, the truth, the life. No man comes to the Father except through Him. That narrow is the way that leads to life, and broad is the path that leads to destruction. Not everybody gets saved. So any denomination that denies that Jesus Christ is the only way, that supports homosexuality, is a church that is not of God and will lead to destruction and eternal hellfire. Um, so that's all I got, and thank you for watching.